Hey, I don't know how to. Hey there, everybody. So, I had some things going on with my life, such as school, work, and the news was going on that I was trying to report, but then there was so much I wanted to report, I decided to save them up for this live stream. I tried to talk to someone to see if we can live stream with each other. The guy that I tried to that I live streamed with previously, which was just a regular video that's been edited. But anyway, so I wanted to report at least some things, like at least 5. So first up is first. So Mark Hamill decided to donate to this GoFundMe page that tries to get rid of Trump, like from Twitter. So I'm gonna show you the whole. Hold on. Come on. Pause. Okay, hold on. Alright, so here's the page, so. Dang it. I'll turn that off. I don't want to hear your ads. Hearing that. There's the page. So yes, this is an actual thing. So this is a charity. You know, it's totally helping people. No, it's just helping yourselves, you retards. Alright, so let's see what this is lying about. So, Donald Trump has done a lot of horrible things on Twitter, from emboldening white supremacists to promoting violence against journalists. Since when would Trump ever promote violence? Also, you're the ones, you're on the side that actually does violence. Seriously. Oh my god. And look at this. They can show the whole military tweet, but they won't even show his whole white supremacist tweet or the violence against journalists tweet. Oh, I think it was the whole CNN meme. No, that's not promoting violence. It's just some funny meme. And it's also showing that Trump is winning, CNN is losing. It's not actually promoting violence. Jesus Christ. From emboldening white supremacist. What do you mean by emboldening white supremacist? So, but his tweets damage the country and put people in harm's way. Okay, I believe you. Seriously, how is this tweeting damaging the country? And sure, sometimes his tweets aren't good. I agree. I admit sometimes his tweets aren't good, but that doesn't damage the country. It's people like you, shutting down free speech, rioting because you didn't get your way, trying to ban our guns, which could kill us all because law-abiding citizens, they won't own guns, but non-law-abiding citizens will, whether you like it or not, you retards. So Hillary Clinton, she was totally the choice that she totally should have been president, even though she was good at one. She was the one who actually could have done damage to the country. But threatening actual nuclear war with North Korea takes it to a dangerous new level. Just to be correct, he isn't the one who threatened war. That was North Korea. Well, I mean, yes, yes, Trump's the one who said that, the whole war thing. But here's the thing. No, North Korea was trying to hit Guam. They still are, which you can see over there. This is what I'm going to talk about soon. So, What you're saying is that you're gonna blame Trump for this whole North Korea situation, even though North Korea is the one who has the nukes and they're trying to threaten us with it in the first place. Yeah, Trump is just warning them that Trump is doing the right thing. He's telling them that if they mess with us, China's not gonna help. We'll be able to destroy them within a week. Heck, actually it'll be shorter than a 6 days war. Except, you know, I don't know if it actually lasts 6 days. Hold on, let me see if it actually... Let's see how long that actually lasts. I'm checking. Oh, okay, we do know that it would actually be shorter than the actual, you know, war. But, seriously, you're gonna blame Trump for this? Alright, so, it's time to shut him down. The bad news is Twitter has ignored growing calls to enforce their community standards and delete Trump's account. But aren't you gonna accuse him of letting ISIS members own to Twitter accounts? Yeah, they did let ISIS members have Twitter accounts. And also, Twitter isn't doing this against Trump because Trump alone can get them $2 billion. So he basically, whether Twitter likes him or not, he does get him billions of dollars. So they might as well keep him to keep their business successful, you retard. But, you know, just ignore the facts. Just, you don't like Trump, so just try and get him off Twitter. Alright, so the goodness is that we can make a decision for them. I don't think the CEO of Twitter is gonna sell his company. I don't think he's gonna do that. And also, this isn't gonna do anything. Trump will still talk. He'll go on other social media stuff. And then again, Facebook probably would get rid of him because it's Mark Zuckerberg. That's an idiot. This is from Santa Fe, New Mexico. Well, it doesn't really surprise me. New Mexico is pretty liberal. It does mostly go to Democrats. Mostly. So, no, you can't do that. I don't think Twitter... Also, you're the ones who are actually damaging the country. You are rioting, you know, destroying property because you didn't get your way. Well, you're on the side. And you were trying to shut down free speech and get rid of our guns. And sorry if I'm having... Yeah, I'm having nose problems right now, so... And the whole Mark Hamill thing, that really disappoints me because I like Star Wars, and he's a big part of it, so I can't even watch Star Wars without being disgusted of how ridiculous Mark Hamill is. So that is my thoughts on this, so... Next up, Melania Trump. So, they've been criticizing Melania just because she was wearing high heels on the way to Texas. I'm sorry, I've been having really bad nose problems. Okay, that feels so much better. Alright, so, anyway. Yeah, you can look all over the top stories. They are ridiculous. Trump Steelitos. What? Trevor Noah saying this? Whoa! Wow. Oh my God. A liberal is actually defending the wife of a conservative. You know, I have to agree with Trevor Noah. I mean, even though I hate him because he's just one of those idiots that bashes him, but I like how he's like, okay, who cares what she wears? They're just shoes. Jesus Christ, libtards. So, yeah, they're gonna just keep, criticizing her because she wore high heels. Okay, so who cares? It's just high heels. I mean, the only reason they should complain about high heels is about Jurassic World and their whole, oh, she ran without, high heel. She ran away from a dinosaur with high heels. Oh my God, so, this is ridiculous. So, I just like how, Trevor Noah, for once, actually likes this. And this is a whole controversy. So, the Trumps can't even do anything. So, yeah, they can't do anything without some stupid stuff going, like, they're gonna bash her for wearing high heels? What's the big point? I know I'm not looking at any of the articles, but seriously, they're going to talk about high heels. And, you know, basically, we don't even need to read this. It's just, oh, I'm having those problems again. Yeah, so. What? What? Oh my god. I think it said even Hillary Clinton was going after it. You can go, you were allowed to go ahead and pause, so, you know, just read it. Well, I mean, it's really stupid how this is a controversy. You know, she just wears high heels. Who cares what she wears? What's next? During fall, summer, she's gonna go visit someplace but wears a summer dress. You know, like Hawaii. That's such controversy. Well, I mean, true, but hey, I still did read other stuff. Oh my god. Hopefully they can do something to troll with the media again, like how Trump went to Italy and Melania and him were holding hands because they saw the whole, in Israel, she slapped his hand. Hey, Melania, can I suggest you do something to mess with them again? That would be really funny. Okay, that's feeling much better. Yes, I'm sorry, I'm having those problems. Alright, so what's next? Okay, so Trump went to... Oh, wait. I mean, we know it's just talking about her high heels. Who cares? Alright, so that was it. Trump does visit Springfield, Missouri, and this really upset me because I was wanting to go there. I live just a few hours away from Springfield, so I was thinking, I mean, I'm just like, oh, great. So I can't even go to this because I have school and my dad has work. And then what made me even sadder is that the governor of the state, Greitens, was there. And hey, I'm not telling you if I live in Missouri or not. And look, I mean, I said I don't live in West Virginia, but I know the governor, Jim Justice. I know the governor of Louisiana, and thank God I don't live there. I know the governor of California. I know plenty of governors of the states that I don't live in. Okay? So, anyway, so I'm gonna watch that sometime else because, hold on, let's actually watch one of these. Oh, shut up. Who cares about your dumb ads? Hold on, and bye. I wish I'd be crying too. How did these people get in? My dad just told me that people were not even allowed in. Oh, I just think he lied to me. He's gonna explain this. You're welcome. Oops, hold on. Hold on. Oh, got something. I'm really sorry.
It's Donald J. Trump.
That's better. Now you can hear it.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're a great guy.
It's so nice, and we appreciate it, and all of the people outside that were waving proudly the American flag. Believe me, we appreciate it very much. I want to thank Jerry Cook, Steve Burney, and all of the tremendous employees here at the Lauren Cook Company for hosting us today.
But so I did know that people were here, but I mean, then again, it wasn't really one of his big rallies. Hopefully, he does have a rally, close to me. That way, I can go there. That'd be great. And actually, you know what? Let's just not really watch it. It's not. I mean, you can watch it for yourself, and I'll watch it for myself with my dad. Okay, so sorry, it's just pause that when it was about to be a minute. But you know, we have other things to talk about. So. Everyone heard about this. So the North Korea launched a missile that flew over Japan, and now the Prime Minister got really pissed. Trump had a 45-minute call with oh Jesus Christ! I'm having real bad nose issues. Hold on, I'll be back. Okay, hopefully that'll do for now. So, again, everyone heard about this whole North Korea launch missile. I don't even need to explain this. I don't even know why I'm doing this. Oh, my God. So, they're still wanting to hit Guam, by the way. I heard that, I heard many reports saying that North Korea said that the next, the next target is going to be Guam. It's really messed up that it flew over Japan. It's really messed up that they're doing this in the first place. And another thing they report about North Korea is that they are letting Russian tourists in, which makes me really upset because this could improve their economy. Oh, there's nothing wrong with improving economies, just as long as it's not, North Korea improving their economy. So I'm just gonna. All right, hold on. I just scratched my nose. This is really annoying. From Pyongyang's standpoint, so I'll let you pause and read this yourself if you want to. And yeah, that was a really messed up 4th of July. Well, hold on, I'm gonna read important stuff. So that was 2 days before I started school, August 14th. So yeah, they're just waiting for. Why are they waiting if they want to do this? So, like I said before in my North Korea video, I'm kind of wanting this to happen because I want North Korea to be gone for good. So just go ahead, Kim. Just go ahead, just shoot your missile at Guam. It's not even gonna hit Guam anyway because of our missile defense system. Just hit us. And you're going to lose China's friendship, and we're going to end your nation for good. Just please, do it. Please. Please. I am waiting. I am waiting for you to try and hit Guam. Just please. And plus, we can just hit California. We can ditch California. And we can just ditch California so you can hit it without being an American problem. And hold on, I will be back because I am hearing something. Alright, so that was my radio show that's about to turn on. I'll be off with it. I'll be back on that as soon as I'm done with this whole thing. I don't really get with North Korea. Why do they think that they just want to hit the U.S. with nukes? I really don't get it. And of course, they keep doing this ever since they got the technology from the 50s by the Soviet Union. Plus, hey, Kim, can we talk? Kim. Your technology is really a joke. It's been dated to from the 50s to the 90s. Like, seriously, Kim, your Navy's a joke. Your military overall is mostly a joke. And I did hear from the guy that I live streamed with before. He said that it's not, let's just bomb them, and then South Korea can just send soldiers because they're just told, oh, the South Koreans are brainwashed and that they needed to reunite under the Kim rule. Okay, so I don't need much to explain really because, Trump hasn't been responding as tough. Not that I am kind of expecting him to, but what I'm saying is well, then again, he has a crap ton of stress to go through. I mean, he has to fix the hurricane. He's visited Missouri for his tax reform. He has North Korea to deal with, and he has to deal with the fact that idiots are trying to get him off Twitter. And so, yeah. North Korea pretty much just launched a missile, and they're still wanting to hit Guam. So, come on, seriously, Kim, just please hit Guam. Just please hit Guam. Oh, wait, that's right. It can't happen because we have a missile defense system. So just shoot your missile, and then China will know that you sparked this war first. So they will ditch you, and we'll take over. Oh, and Russia better not be a problem with it. I mean, true. I mean, I hope this doesn't make Russia and North Korea's relationship any better. I really hope that, you know, just because tourists can come in from Russia doesn't mean that they're going to be better friends with, you know, Kim and Putin. Just please do this, Kim. I'm looking forward to the end of your nation and to laugh at your face hung on a wall. On Trump's wall. Not the Mexican wall, the White House wall. Alright, so we basically know what's going on. Alright, that sucks. Hurricane. So, yes, now it's my turn to talk about Hurricane, and it's not late. I'm not late for talking about this right now. I know it started, but it's still going on. Let's even see the map thing. Hold on, where is it? Okay, so here's a map. Alright, let's see how it's going. Seriously? God dang it. Alright, that's better. Now it shows. Now Google Maps will show the hurricane. Okay, close. I think I heard that it's coming towards Louisiana. Just to tell you that, I think it's going through Louisiana. And why? Hold on, I'll be back again. Dang it, my nose really bugs me. You know what? Never mind. There's nothing I can do about the whole stuffy nose. It's that time. I can't handle this. Let's see. Hold on. Let's check the. Can't even check the. Is that serious? Oh, I think it's disappearing. Hold on. Let me see if it's a. Okay, so. One plays a missing home return during. Oh, we're just talking about the buildings disappearing. Okay, I don't want to hear about Katrina. We know that's a horror. It happened again. Yeah, it's heading towards Louisiana. I remember hearing that some guy, like, yeah, his name, TJ Kirk, the amazing atheist guy I don't like. I heard that he's moving back to Louisiana, and I'm like, really, dude? The hurricane's going on. Louisiana's sort of affected by this, and now you're moving to Louisiana. A place I don't even like to begin with. Yeah, he said I didn't like it. So, there's clouds over Wisconsin somehow. Yeah, is this just based on the... Hold on. Storm information. What's this? I'm not getting this. Arm. Oh, it's moving. Crap. Alright, let's see. Alright, so Hurricane Harvey's ending in like a few days. I'm guessing. I'm not 100% sure on how this is working, on how this works for me. I'm sorry. I don't even know what I'm doing. Please forgive me. I don't know what I'm doing. But yeah, so yeah, I have other things to talk about Hurricane Harvey. So Trump has been I heard he's been doing pretty good responding to Hurricane Harvey. My dad said it in my there's a channel called No BS. That's just a short for, you know, the word. But anyway, so I heard that he's been doing pretty good. Like, he's doing whatever he can. He sent FEMA before the hurricane even landed. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I need to go to Twitter to see some retards reacting to this. Hold on, let me see. Let's see some idiots talking about Hurricane Harvey bashing Trump. The one saying Texas deserved Hurricane Harvey. Oh yeah, there was someone who got fired because he or she said that Texas deserved it. Just considered this because, you know, they voted for Trump. Good one. No, it's actually true. And yeah, it's heading towards Louisiana, and it doesn't seem like Hurricane Harvey is going to last any longer. Don't. Aw, thanks, dude. That's really sweet of you. Donating clothes to the people who really need it. After witnessing the first... Yeah, that's the only criticism I heard from this, is that, you know, Trump is doing, you know, some stupid tweeting. I know, sometimes he does tweet pretty stupid, but... Oh, well. There's nothing you can do about it, and there's nothing wrong with him tweeting, period. Hold on. I'm gonna look up, hold on. I'm gonna look up the tweets from No BS. No, that's not the actual name. Hold on. BS. I wish I can censor that. Hold on. I wish I can censor the name because, just in case, you know. Okay, so let's turn this up. Okay.
Hello and welcome back to No Bullshit.
Yeah, you heard that. Who cares? You know what? Forget this. Let's just play this. Let's go to the tweets part. So let's see. Here's the first one. So it's in the coming. I'm gonna react to this, and I'm gonna look up some actual tweets before this stream ends. This has been a little weird stream, and I don't know. But anyway, let's just do this. So in the coming months, as we deal with Hunter Reservation, don't forget President Trump spent his time on today.
At what President Trump spent his time on today. That's a reference to the media dump Trump's team decided to drop on Friday night, which we'll get to soon, but first, what's this other bit about, Hank? You said, as we deal with utter devastation in Texas? Are you going down there to help yourself, big guy? I could see Hank being the next Sean Penn on this one, showing up to a natural disaster in a little dinghy boat to rescue people. I'm sure Hank would love a little photo op like that. We all know he loves doing all this public charity shit to try and make himself look good. Hank really thinks he's some kind of superhero. Poor little guy. Stay in Montana.
Yeah, so it was, I think it was a reference, like, also to Trump going to Camp David or something. We'll continue the video, see if that's true.
And
yes, basically this turned into a reaction. Just to put it out, but who cares? This is important.
Fuck. Let the professionals deal with this shit. Now back to that media dump. No, not that kind of dump. A lot of people were criticizing Trump's dump for making a couple of significant announcements on Friday, supposedly in the cover of the storm.
Oh, that reminds me of something. So I saw this tweet where it was like showing three of Trump's tweets during the hurricane, but has nothing to do with it. Like he's going to Missouri or to Mexico, wall needs to be built. But then they showed this photo of Obama at a Thanksgiving party a few years ago, but then they said that, oh, he's helping people in Houston. So they literally lied for the sake of bashing Trump. this is what I hate about the left. They're literally willing to lie for, you know, bashing on Trump and making them look better, even though that they're not. Retards. Anyway.
There was first the pardoning of former Sheriff Joe Arpaio, which should be surprising to no.
I'm not going to really talk about the whole Joe Arpaio thing. I don't really know much about it, and it's a little too late to talk about it. So let's skip a little bit. I think this is it.
Arresting illegal aliens in Arizona. Let's just try not to send cops to jail for doing their fucking jobs.
Right.
Even if those illegals he's putting away do vote Democrat, let's at least try and have a little respect for law and order here. Next, Trump officially signed the guidelines for the trans ban from the military. Again, not too surprising for anyone following along with the news. And the last announcement was Seb Gorka is to be leaving the Trump team, probably because of their disagreements. All these announcements came out in a Friday news dump, a pretty common practice actually. But the big problem is, this time, according to some, Trump was using this natural disaster to cover up his controversial announcements. Well,
alright. Sorry.
Everything for a whole week while texting to that. These announcements were coming either way, and it just so happened the hurt came out in a Friday news dump. A pretty common practice actually. But the big problem is, this time, according to some, Trump was using this natural disaster to cover up his controversial announcements. Well, I say bullshit to that. These announcements were coming either way, and it just so happened the hurricane was coming then too. I mean, what's Trump supposed to do? Pause and put a hold on everything for a whole week while Texas recovers? No. The rest of the country and the world carries on. And also, some people are smart enough to fucking multitask. I guess these naysaying liberals are not. The funny thing is, it's leftists like Hank Green and people in the mainstream media who are trying to tie everything Trump's doing this weekend to the hurricane, using this tragic event to try and bully the president and make him look bad. It's pretty ironic actually. The liberals are accusing Trump of using the hurricane for his selfish reasons,
even though that's what they're doing themselves. They're using this as a bash on Trump. Even, again, the whole Thanksgiving photo, just, I don't know where I can find that, but I do remember seeing that, so I promise you I'm not lying. Anyway, moving on.
When really, that's what they're doing. They're tying everything he says right now back to the hurricane to try and make him look bad. And that's just as bad or worse than what they're...
Look, they bash him for everything. Not a big surprise. They bash him for every single thing that he does. Trump can't do anything without being bashed. That's what I feel bad for Trump. I feel bad for him. I mean, he has to go through the stress of being president, which is, like, stressful to do in a week. Let alone he has 4 years. And maybe 8. But hey, hopefully Trump will do good enough for 8 years. And I'll feel bad for the guy when of how old he's going to look. Like, how stressed out he's going to look in 4 to 8 years. But hey, at least he's kind of laid back sometimes. Especially with the media. So you saw that video of, like, the whole, you know, Trump owns a protester with a golf club. I would love Trump to tweet that.
Accusing him of. For example, here's Ashley Feinberg saying this on Twitter. Of his 19 tweets about the hurricane thus far, Trump has given no indication that he's even aware that people have died. Very classy. Ashley's not only using the hurricane to bash Trump, she's also exploiting the deaths of the poor people dying in Houston or in the area. She's using those tragedies to say Trump is doing a bad job reacting to the hurricane. It's just despicable, and he's not even doing a bad job. In fact, everyone's been praising Trump's work here. He got FEMA on the ground before the storm even landed. He's working with his team around the clock at Camp David, and he's assisting all the officials in Texas to the max. He's doing all he can do. But wait, apparently he wasn't supposed to go to Camp David this weekend either. Here we got Adam Parkhomenko tweeting this. At the start of a Category 4 hurricane, Trump leaves for a vacation at Camp David, doesn't address the nation, and pardons a racist. Are you guys starting to see the trend this weekend? No matter what Trump does, it's wrong, and the liberals will find a way to use the hurricane to try and make it look worse. Like the bit about Trump going on vacation to Camp David. Nigga, please. A vacation for a president is like maybe having a few hours of leisure time on the weekend. It's not like Trump is going on a wild bender in the Bahamas. The guy doesn't even drink. And plus, he's just in Camp David, which is just as fully equipped to delegate from as the White House, which is also only a couple hours away if need be. So I really see no issue here. But the left didn't just use the hurricane to attack Trump's media dump and his Camp David trip. No, they also used this natural disaster to criticize every single tweet Trump made this weekend, even stuff not related to the hurricane. Here's a tweet from Brian Klass. President Trump's message to those affected by Hurricane Harvey facing death or losing their home.
That's not a message to those who are dying, you retard, Brian Klass. That's not what he's doing. And also, he's just tweeting out that he's gonna do these things. Like, he recommends a book, and that he was gonna go to Missouri for talking about taxes. So, how is this why would you say that this is a message to those dying of the hurricane? Screw you, Brian Glass. He can tweet other than just the hurricane. That's not what a president's supposed to do. He's not supposed to only talk about the hurricane, for whenever it's happening. Plus, it's not even his job to deal with the hurricane mostly. But he is nice enough to help. Anyway, it's the state governments. Like how, the people back in Hurricane Katrina should have been blaming the governor of Louisiana and the mayor of New Orleans for not evacuating the people. That's why so much people in Louisiana died to Hurricane Katrina. It's because they didn't do anything about it, and they're going to blame Bush for all of this. And now they're just going to blame Trump for this, even though he's actually doing whatever he can. And Houston and the state of Texas was evacuating their people. Hold on, one of them cringes me to... Oh, okay. I'm going to pause... Oh, actually, let's just watch this and I'll talk about that later.
In this book, and also, I won Missouri. And this completely ignores all the other tweets Trump sent about Texas and wishing them the best and being helpful and stuff. No, Brian just skips to these pics he has below of two Trump tweets. Two Trump tweets he cherry-picked to try and make him look bad. The first of which is complimenting Sheriff Clark's new book. And if you ask me, Sheriff David Clark is a fucking patriot. He's a hero bringing law and order to an important part of the country that really needs it. I don't get what the left has against cops anyway. First, they attack Trump for supporting former Sheriff Arpaio, and now it's Sheriff Clark. If you're on the side that's against cops and the president and the government and law and order, you're usually on the wrong side if you ask me. At least that's how it works in most movies. Trump's second tweet here is just him announcing that he's going back to Missouri soon, which...
Oh, that's nice of Trump to call Missouri a good state, and I like how he mentioned that he won the state in 2016. Take that, Clinton. And yes, she's still around. She's releasing a book in a few weeks. Moving on.
Should be a good thing, right? Trump is an active president who visits many states often. That's why he fucking won the election, but Democrats just don't get that, clearly. They're too used to losing, I guess. That's why they're mocking Trump for mentioning something like this during the hurricane, and it really just seems like anything Trump says or does this weekend is going to be tied back to this hurricane by leftists. They're really using the natural disaster for their personal goals more than Trump ever did. I mean, Trump tweets almost every day, multiple times. He's had dozens of different tweets this weekend, maybe half of which are already about the hurricane, but apparently that's not enough for these types. I guess they wanted Trump to only tweet about the storm in exactly the way they wanted him to. Well, I think really we can all agree that they would be dogging Trump in one way or another, no matter what he says. If he did only tweet about the storm, they would say he's ignoring other issues or something. You really can't win with these types of liberals, especially considering Trump's response to this hurricane was one of the best ever. Many normies and regular people out there have recognized that, but the leftists in the mainstream media can't handle giving Trump any sort of compliment of any kind. That's why they have to reach and try and slam him for other random shit. And some people aren't even reaching that far. Take this tweet from Hen Amory. I checked on my sister in
this cringed me the most. Let's just read this ourselves. So I checked my sister in Houston. Grocery stores are stripped clean. She's been on the hunt for bread. No one feels Trump's here for us. Okay, what the... Oh, sorry. Okay, what the heck was he supposed to do? Trump isn't the one who's supposed to stock up bread or food for hurricane stuff. That's usually a store employees. Also, that's your sister's fault for not even preparing. Everyone in Houston knew that the hurricane was coming all week. And she should have been preparing, as soon as possible. Not just, let's wait till, all the stuff is gone so I can blame Trump. Screw you, freaking idiot. Let him react. Let him talk about this.
Houston. Grocery shelves were stripped clean. She's been on the hunt for bread. No one feels like Trump's here for us. People are literally blaming Trump for the problems a hurricane causes. What the fuck is Trump supposed to do? Go and stock the store shelves himself with bread? Try and stop the hurricane with some sort of land shield? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck these kind of people expect. It really sounds like people like this have no clue how this shit works. Hurricane relief isn't even technically a national issue for the president to handle. This is the job job of the
issue.
local government. The cities and the mayors and the government are supposed to handle this shit, not the president. Sure, Trump stepped in with FEMA and will provide federal aid where needed, but the president really just assists the locals. So, needless to say, blaming Trump for food shortages is just ridiculous. If anyone should be blamed for someone's lack of food, it should really be that very person's fault for not preparing. People knew this hurricane was coming all week, and you're gonna go out and try and get bread on the day of? You're the fucking problem, lady, not Trump. This is really the modern equivalent of the thanks Obama meme. Not to defend that tranny lover, but people sure love saying thanks.
Yeah, thanks Obama for Hurricane Harvey. Just kidding. I can't blame him for everything, but we should blame him for Obamacare because he did that. You know, he was still a pretty crappy president. Yeah, I don't know why I brought that up.
Obama, ironically, about everything bad that happened during his presidency. And surprise, surprise, people are now blindly blaming Trump for everything, usually without good reason or any understanding of what the president actually does or has control over. Hint, hint, natural disasters are not in the president's realm of control. Everything from the storm itself to the local relief are largely out of Trump's hands, despite every liberal and leftist doing whatever they can to blame him. What do you guys think? Is the left using this national tragedy as a way to try and slander Trump? Has the president's response been helpful for Texas? Comment your thoughts below, and thanks for watching No Bullshit. See y'all next time.
Alright, so yeah, so I do think that he was doing whatever he can. I like that I like his response, but apparently the left, they bash him for everything. You know, Stephen Colbert makes a anti-Trump joke every 5 minutes. Just like right now, just during this live stream, he made an anti-Trump joke. Okay, but jokes aside, yeah, they bash him no matter what he does, and they seriously blame him for hurricane problems that he shouldn't even deal with. You know, such as stocking up the bread. It's not his problem to deal with. It's also, you should have been preparing. The hurricane was coming. People were smart to prepare and trying to evacuate as quickly as they can. But you know, he decided to wait till the food was all gone. And hold on, let's go on Twitter and see if there is any more, so that way we can I can actually see some of this. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. Hold on. In an effort to, seems like mostly people are just saying, you know, like help Texas for this. Okay, that's not going to do anything. I'm sorry to break it to you, but just praying for this is not going to do anything. How about actually do something like, you know, donate money so that they can be able to help? You know, go in there and give away some clothes. 12 years to the day after Hurricane Katrina. Reporters must be... Is that actually 12 years after her... Hold on. Oh, when was that? Oh wow, that actually was. This is right now, you know, 12 years ago during the. No, that was Bush. Why is this the thing from Snopes? Seriously? Who? Really? And also, really, Snopes? You're really gonna decide, oh, let's just fact check that, you know, something that's really obvious? That was George W. Bush. And, of course, people blamed him for something that, you know, that should be blamed on by the Louisiana governor and mayor of New Orleans at the time. And I'm not seeing any... Hold on. Search. Oh, right, it was that guy. Jesus Christ, I'm not finding anything, which is pretty good. First responder, private citizen. Well, that's sweet of you, Melania. And, yeah, I like how they're helping them do it, you know, working to... Oh, that's another thing. I really liked how some regular citizens were working together to help people get out of Hurricane Harvey. Hopefully, it's nowhere near as deadly as, you know, how Hurricane Katrina was. Dang old, dumb, old hurricane man. I'm not getting this tweet. Oh, that's a good point. So, you know, Charlottesville, everyone was divided. Hurricane Harvey, everyone is together. Hold on. Oh. Oh, okay. Courage. This is a fake one. Oh, this is just some stupid anti-Trump system thing. What? Oh, you're gonna bash him because he had to do something? And plus, he didn't do a big rally because he thought it was not right to do a big rally during a hurricane. And plus, he promised that before the hurricane started, so too late to, you retard. You know, I think I'm just gonna end this live stream here. So thank you so much for watching this live stream, guys. I'm really glad that I was able to do this and finally get some things out of the way. So thank you for watching the live stream. Hopefully you'll like this and comment what you think about the whole thing, all the stuff in the description below. I mean, in the comments below. Sorry. So for those who aren't idiots like all these idiots on the reports, God bless you. God bless America. You have a nice day, and do whatever you can to help Hurricane Harvey. I'm probably gonna donate some money I have. Anyway, have a nice day.